184, 14-4 after 4. Trent Hidlay, the junior, 5th season, 3-time All-American, 2-time ACC champion. His brother Hayden, the 5-time All-American. Because of the COVID year, currently ranked number 3rd in the country against Antrassian. So, you know, before nice little, he loves that underhook position, so good in there.
Stick to where you're good, right? You know you're good in that over-under position. He kind of whips it through.
Oh, this is nice here, too, if he can climb it. Nice job by Antrassian.
So Antrassian,
and he got the escape.
Able to manage an escape.
So he just does this little dip, just drops his hips underneath it. Yep. That's a Sergei Beloglazov special right there, Christian.
Yeah, and one thing, wow.
Oh, he ran through it again.
Yeah, so one thing we've kind of talked about the body styles of NC State wrestlers. The Hidlay brothers just completely disregard that, right? They're like fire hydrants. They're, short and compact, made of iron.
This is just that run through he's so good at. Snap, come up, run through.
Over, under. Beautiful. Almost
Coach
like
Pop.
Jordan Burroughs-esque on that double.
There you go, yeah. Coach Pop talked about him being the face of the program, a great leader. He instills confidence in the rest of the team, high level of energy and confidence. And helps bring the other guys up. Oh, that was nice.
And Antrassian from Bedford, Michigan, Temperance Bedford High School, home of 2 of my college teammates, Mitch Rogeleiner and Brian Gibbs. So the home of the Kickin' Mules. I'll never forget.
Really their mascot, the Kickin' Mules?
I'll never forget that mascot.
So, are there mules that don't kick? That's what I want to know.
So it almost was like that Jordan meme where Hidlay got reversed and he said, "I took that personal," and just everything this guy does is with an extreme level of intensity. You could tell when he gets fired up, and it's just kind of roll through in that crab ride position. And
get out of his lap, right?
Yep, right. Gets out of the pocket. And you can tell when Hidlay gets a little over the top fired up, because he'll give himself a nice little punch in the jaw.
He'll punch himself in the jaw?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they can't get mad at that.
And Antrassian, you got to come up to your feet there. Good job making that adjustment. Nice shot. Gets to the leg, but you're fighting some real heavy hips there. But he gets his head up. So you're improving your position here.
He can get big here. He's got a chance. Hidlay, oh, wow.
And right back in on the leg. And I think the game plan here, if you're Antrassian, these next, 5 minutes.
Oh, he's got his head underneath it, Christian.
Oh, good job. Yeah. If
Hidlay's smart. He put his foot on the wood, right?
I think Antrassian, you just gotta, attack first. Because Hidlay's going to attack. So if you can get to the legs, create, a little bit of like fatigue in that fight and make him have to work. You're only down 3 points after giving up 3 takedowns in the first period. Oh, wow. And just does a great job lowering his level, runs through.
And he didn't get it this time, but he's really good at trapping that body and getting back points. He's really good at that.
Antrassian transfer from UPenn, all Ivy honors, 19-5 on the season. One of our ranked matchups today. He's ranked number 17. Hidlay ranked 3rd. He's returning NCAA finalist, losing to Aaron Brooks last year in a close one. So escape for Hidlay, 10-4 now, and we've talked about it so much, but finishing the period on top, the difference that escape makes, right? A 6-point lead now instead of a 4-point lead after that escape. So arm drag to a double leg, and racking up riding time here. 1 minute and 20 seconds for Hidlay.
He's already in bonus territory, so. I'll tell you the thing about Hidlay is he's always trying to score points, and not everybody you can say that about. Like, he doesn't sit on leads, and like, so he's going to give up a reversal or a takedown once in a while. He might not be quite as good, but he reminds me a little of Nolf that way. Like, Nolf would give up takedowns against guys that weren't nearly as good as him, but he just didn't care because he was going to try to score 7 or 8 of his own.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, what's the point of, why worry about giving up a takedown when you know you've got 6 in your back pocket?
Well, it's just a different style, though, right? Like the Lee Kemp, the Jaden Cox, those guys are going to score 1 or 2, and you're never going to touch your legs. Like, Hidlay's a little different that way. Nolf was a little different that way. I'm not, listen, I'm not saying one's better or worse than the other. He just reminds me a little bit more of that version where he's going to let it rip.
So escape for Antrassian. 12-5 now. Shot.
He did a good job getting his head up there.
Yeah, does a good job of not bailing, and over-under position again for Hidlay. Looking for that whip through, and
he does that again. He punches that underhook through so nice.
He punches and he lowers his level and kind of drops his shoulder and runs his feet. So another takedown, 14-5. You got a bonus point. You could be looking for 2 here because essentially with riding time, you're going to have a 10-point lead.
10-point lead, yeah.
And Antrassian will have choice going to the 3rd. He'll more than likely pick bottom.
I mean, you're going to have to get back points in here, I believe. Like, that's a lot of 2s for 1s, right?
Yeah, but it's not. I wouldn't be shocked the way he's been.
I'm not saying he can't get him.
Right, the way he's been running his feet.
That's a long way to go, right? But he can get that body lock, like you said, to that knee tap and just trap the arm and get 2 and 2, or obviously 2 and 4. That changes the game. And the other thing about Antrassian is he's still going hard too. Like, he's not just trying to just give up a major. He's still trying to win and score.
Yeah, so, I mean, does it benefit Hidlay or hurt or Antrassian or hurt him? With Hidlay's style. So.
I think if it was a really close dual meet, you might try to lock it down. But, I mean, Antrassian's trying to figure out what he can do if they wrestle again, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because those first few minutes is there's flashes of brilliance.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he can hang with this guy. But 7 minutes of that pace and that horsepower is unforgiving.
Yeah. And again, he just doesn't mind. Look at him, first one back.
It hustles to the center. Great job.
Taking ground, going forward. And sometimes when you go forward all the time, you walk into stuff, but he just doesn't care. He's going to get... See, there it is, to trap the arm. What do we talk about? Didn't get it that time, but you feel like it's coming, right?
Yeah, and Coach Hall is telling him, hey, let him go. Pick it up. Cut him free. And
so it's 9 now. I'm sorry, it's 12 now, right?
Yeah, we're at 12. So 18-7 riding time.
19-7, 19-8. He needs 2 and 2.
18,
he needs a 2 to back. Boy, he's so good in that dip. He's got to either kick him or turn him right away.
20-8. He's good on top, too. These guys are sneaky good on top. He's got a bar, could hop sides and go rebar on that. But
I like that you call it rebar. I call it that, too, so makes me feel better. I think it's going to end up 21-8. Well, no, 21-9.
Nice low single. Comes up. And then Antrassian's still scrambling. You get A for effort. He's still trying to go out there and score points at the end of the period against one of the best in the country. So 21-9, tack on another bonus point. 18-4 for the Wolfpack as we head to 197 pounds.
The takedown montage right here. He's so good. Snap, that underhook, and he keeps his feet moving. Just runs through again here.